In this video series, I'm going to tell you what I learned about Cryptomedia and NFTs over several hundred hours of my own personal research. As a product designer, I'm going to show you all the different categories of the different end user products within NFTs and Cryptomedia, and then also explain just at a more fundamental level what Cryptomedia is. Hope you guys get value out of this, and let's get into it. So right now we can think of the media that we've been used to before the blockchain. We can think of image files, audio files, video, GIFs, 3D model files, SVGs, any type of digital media file that you can think of, we can replicate an infinite number of times and share it with millions of people. And this is good because, especially with the internet, we can send all this information for free with one another, and we can make all of this media available for everyone to enjoy. And so this is a good thing, but it's difficult for the people who create those media files to monetize them and for people to be willing to pay for them, right? Because humans inherently value scarcity. And so if we can infinitely replicate a media file, send it to anybody, then that is zero scarcity. And it's difficult for somebody to buy a digital photograph or pay for a song without it being rare. And so what Cryptomedia allows us to do is to make media files rare or scarce for the first time. We can say that this is the one crypto media file that exists, or maybe this is one of 100 that exists. So you can make like a limited edition collection, and forcing this scarcity on the media file imbues value into it. Now suddenly people are willing to spend several $1,000s on a one-of-a-kind digital song, and this has never been possible before blockchain. Because what Cryptomedia is basically, it's just a media file, but it is stored on the blockchain. And this is what imbues scarcity to it. So now let's look at what Cryptomedia actually is. Let's break it down into what the different components of a Cryptomedia file are. Of course, Cryptomedia is going to point to a specific media file. This is just going back to what we're already used to. Pictures, videos, audio files, anything you could think of that a computer can save. But then also when I create this Cryptomedia, when I record it on the blockchain, my wallet is minting that Cryptomedia, and so I will forever be the creator of that Cryptomedia file. You will always be able to see that record on the blockchain. You'll also be able to see when I created it, and then you'll be able to see who currently owns it. So once I create the Cryptomedia file, I could send it to another Web3 wallet address, and now this person owns the Cryptomedia file. Their wallet address would appear in this field. And then also you could think of it as a market, right? So I think you kind of see already where we're driving at, or you already know a little bit about NFTs. The first use case has been selling digital art. So I create a cool cartoon image of some ape or some CryptoPunk, and I put it into here. I mint it on the blockchain, so I'm the creator, and people are willing to spend millions of dollars to own some of these Cryptomedia files. And so you have a market of people who are placing bids on this Cryptomedia for how much they're willing to spend on it. You can auction it as the owner. You could auction it. You could set a 7-day auction, a 5-day auction. There are many different possibilities. You could set like a buy it now and then auction it, sort of like the what eBay used to be. And so we're going to get into that in the next video. We're going to talk about NFT marketplaces and how people actually transact these Cryptomedia or NFT. But I'll stop here for now, and these are the components of what Cryptomedia actually is. All of this information that I just described is publicly accessible. So any person or any service can go and verify who created it, when they created it, who the current owner is. This is called metadata, and it's really important for establishing the provenance of the Cryptomedia file. For instance, if I create a media, I make some cool picture and I put it in here and I mint it on the blockchain, and then somebody else comes along and wants to copy me and then they mint it on the blockchain, well, my Cryptomedia file will always be stored on the blockchain earlier than the subsequent copy or scammer artist who has come in and copied me. So this is really important for the authentication of Cryptomedia and so on. Now, some other things that it does is once I put this Cryptomedia on the blockchain, this can never be changed. So we can never change this metadata. Well, the owner changes and the market changes, but the media file itself, the creator, the timestamp, that never changes. And then finally, the Cryptomedia record on the blockchain can never be deleted. And so it is going to persist into eternity, or at least it's going to persist as long as that blockchain persists, like Ethereum. So let's talk about a specific example to make it concrete for you. What you're looking at right here is a media file. Anybody can see it on the internet, but it was minted as a Cryptomedia file on the Ethereum blockchain by one of the most famous digital artists, Beeple. Okay, and there's a large backstory behind this NFT or Cryptomedia, but essentially it's a collage of all of the different digital pictures that he created over 14 years. And this Cryptomedia sold for $69 million. Okay, so this is the media file in question. And now I want to show you specifically what is going on the blockchain. So if I just take a couple pieces of information from this is a smart contract address. We're going to Etherscan, which it's going to let us look at the actual record of this Cryptomedia on the Ethereum blockchain. And then also the token ID of it is this right here. So I go to contract, and here's what I can say. So here's us actually being able to verify. Again, this is public information, who owns it. So I can say right here, owner of. I paste in this token ID. This is the wallet address that currently owns it. And unless it changed hands since this Christie's auction where it sold for $69 million, then this is the wallet address that paid $69 million for this Cryptomedia. So we can say that this person owns it. And then we can also look at we can also see how the media file is actually stored on the blockchain. So I put in this token ID, it gives me this URL right here. Okay, and now we can see, look, every day is the first 5,000 days, that's the name of it. And we have an image URL where we can go here. This is just metadata. We're just storing this on the blockchain. And now we can see that the original image matches what they have on this website here. So this is the most expensive Cryptomedia that has ever sold at this point. And I showed you an example of us actually going into the blockchain and looking at its record on the blockchain. Now, a common misconception with Cryptomedia from especially people who don't really understand it, well, I mean, and newcomers as well. I think everyone has this question. When I'm looking at this $69 million digital file right now, right? I can actually save this onto my computer, and it's as if I own it, right? Now it's on my computer. It's locally on my computer. I can make it my screensaver. I can open it up. I can send it to all my friends via email. I could send it to, I could post it on Facebook. Yeah, now it's coming up, right? So why would somebody spend $69 million that anybody on the internet can view for free? And I think the idea really goes back to the fact that this is backed up using blockchain technology. And that, again, we can see who owns it. And really, this is just social convention. Like, eventually, when these things get, when Web3 becomes bigger and becomes more mainstream, I believe that we are just going to have this social convention to accept these blockchain records. I believe that things are going to change and people are really going to start understanding the value of Cryptomedia when social media platforms allow us to post Cryptomedia and then show that we own that Cryptomedia with some sort of UI. So let's take the use case of Twitter and these check marks for verified profiles, or there's blue check marks on Instagram. We're used to this concept of some celebrity or somebody with some societal significance or fame has this distinguishing UI element on their social media profile, and we accept this as real. I don't really know if Elon's behind this, but I assume that Twitter has done their due diligence and that they've somehow confirmed that this is Elon Musk's account. And this has real world value or real world significance to me, because if somebody if some verified person DM'd me, it would be much more interesting than somebody who isn't verified, right? That would pop up to the top of my inbox, or it should, if somebody who's like famous is trying to get in contact with me. So this is just an example of how this verified UI has real world significance. And right now, various social media platforms, big ones, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter is also doing this, Reddit, they are testing Cryptomedia and NFT integrations natively on their platforms. What this is going to look like is they're going to have something like a little digital collectible down on the bottom left corner, right? So let's just take this use case. I buy a piece of Cryptomedia that I think looks spectacular. I'm going to add it to my art collection. And then I want to share with my network of people that I purchased it, and to show them and kind of brag, but to show off my artwork. And so I'm going to post that on my Instagram, but Instagram is going to verify that I own that Cryptomedia file. And this is when things are going to start to change with Cryptomedia, and people are going to be interested. What's a digital collectible? And they might click this down here, and Twitter or Instagram is going to maybe give them or show them maybe some blockchain data, like, yes, Travis owns it. He uses this wallet address, and this wallet address owns that Cryptomedia. So, they're going to give a little extra information, and then they're going to onboard the person who clicked on digital collectible. What is this? They're going to onboard them into Cryptomedia and NFTs. They're going to give them a free NFT or digital collectible that they can then post on their page. And now they've got a Web3 address, and they're starting to understand the concept of rare Cryptomedia files. And so this is when I think that NFTs and Cryptomedia will go mainstream, when these very large social media platforms start adding UI, NFT verification UI on their displays. Now, just the last thing right now is I've been using Cryptomedia and NFTs interchangeably, and it's very hard not to do so, because actually, like, NFTs are like the overall category, and then Cryptomedia is just a subset of NFT. So Cryptomedia it's really going to be like a lot of digital art, like digital, music NFTs, visual art NFTs, generative art, which I'm going to get into all in this video series. We're going to be focused on that. But I want to explain to you that there are many other use cases for NFTs. It's eventually going to be used to represent things like digital identity, to represent in-game items. Like, you can make a sword into an NFT, and then you could be the owner of that sword and bring it into different games. And then also, right now, people are representing land in metaverses. Like, I can own a plot of land. They're representing that land plot as an NFT. So you have to understand that that NFTs are going to be more and more fundamental to enabling Web3 use cases down the road, like metaverses and Web3 gaming and all that. And we're going to get into that in later video series. But in this video series, we're going to be talking mostly about Cryptomedia. And that is making a media file into an NFT. And now that media file is digitally rare and can be owned by somebody in a Web3 wallet. Thank you.